Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X. Well, it's the weekend, which can only mean one thing. E3 is coming up. And I am your lovable, humble host, as always, TomDog247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby, alright. So, E3 is just around the corner. I originally did this video last night, Friday. However, ran into some. I watched the playback, and so now I'm doing it again because I wasn't really too keen on the sound quality. So I mean, it always happens during an E3 special and everything like that. So I always had to go and do another video and everything like that. Nothing to really worry about and everything. So it's always really good. And so I guess you could say it's take two. So So we got ourselves a great show lined up. We're going to be talking a little bit about E3, what's to be expected, what we will be expecting, and maybe some other surprises as well, some last minute updates and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get started with the plugs, the shout outs and everything like that. Shout outs as usual, we always start that first. Big shout out to my friends over at Gaming Pros and Otherwise. Check that out. It's really good over on Facebook. We always have such a great time with it. Check it out, facebook.com, Gaming Pros and Otherwise. Tell them Tom Dog sent you. And then, of course, my good friend Jen and everybody over at Bristol Beat and the Bristol Beat app. Download it today on your Apple Store, Apple App Store, anything that has an Apple on it, and download it on the Google Play Store on your Android devices. It's a really awesome app, really awesome. It's the weekend. Weather's going to be nice here. Weather's nice here in the East Coast. Check it out. It's really amazing. BristolBeat.com. Or you can download the app right through there, or you can just download it on your device, on your smartphone devices. And that's the BristolBeat.com and the Bristol Beat app. You will absolutely love it, I guarantee it. And of course, my beautiful girlfriend Marissa, who might be watching, not sure. A little busy today, so I'm sure she'll watch the playback. But know that I love her and everything like that. So, and then of course, the plugs. If you have not yet subscribed to Loot Crate, you're missing out on some awesome stuff. Apparently I'm getting a box this month, so that's pretty cool. Don't know how it is. I didn't really pay for my subscription because I'm broke this month, so that's cool. I guess I got a freebie. I don't know. It's hard to say, but yeah, big shout out to everybody at Loot Crate. Big, huge shout out. If you have not, but as I said, if you have not yet subscribed to Loot Crate, you are definitely missing out. You definitely have to get this box. It's going to be amazing. This month is Alter Ego. So this one's going to be really cool. and I guarantee you're gonna love it. Also, go to Funko.com. Got some awesome boxes right over there, right behind me, right there. We got Smuggler's Bounty, and we also have the Marvel Collector Corps. We also have, there's also the DC Legends of Collectors, and then of course the Disney Treasures. So definitely check those out. They're very awesome boxes, and really cool. Be glad you did. And those subscriptions are bi-monthly, so not to be confused with everything. So, and of course, let's let everybody remind you that this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Trade in your old video games and consoles, from retro video games, accessories and systems, DVD box sets and Blu-rays, sports cards and novelty items, wrestling collectibles and autographed items from sports, wrestling, and actors. There's 2 locations in the Connecticut area, so if you're ever in the Connecticut area looking to get a little spending money and everything like that, check it out at 1049 Queen Street in Southington, Connecticut, or you can go to 38 Center Street in Wallingford, Connecticut. And for more information, you could check it out. For more information on directions and everything like that, how to get there if you're in the Connecticut, if you happen to be in the Connecticut area. But also lists of events that are happening and everything like that. Go to mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And it's also brought to you by Scosay.com. If you have not yet check that out, it's definitely worth it, because you go to the store, you see a new item, and you don't want to spend money. You don't want to spend your money on a product that you're not familiar with. So, what better way to do that than to sample that particular product on Scosay? Check that check that out, and you'll be able to get a sample of some pretty good stuff, as I did Pop-Tarts and everything like that, and they were really good. They were really cool, and it made me want to buy a box. And also it comes with coupons, so that if you like it, you'll be saving a little bit more money by getting getting a coupon attached with your sample. So it's definitely worth it. So check it out today at Scosay.com. All right, so here we go. We got ourselves E3. It's just around the corner. As I said, I did do a show on Friday, which was yesterday for those who are watching live, and it's Saturday. I had a hard time with the video and everything like that. So, with that being said, I decided to why not just go ahead and just make a whole new one, and we'll be able to do it then. So we had a so this is like a revised official predictions episode, I guess you could say. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this, and since the Rockstar Xbox is going to do their predictions, do their briefing tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and do the prediction. Start off with the predictions with that first. Only makes sense that we do it this way. So the big announcement, of course, is everybody's anticipating the Project Scorpion to be released. So my opinion, of course, and everybody's wondering what's the name going to be. Well, I don't think they're gonna like change the name because Xbox will always be Xbox. So they're going to, you know, maybe beef it up a little bit and, you know, maybe call it something else. So, like maybe add something to it, like maybe Xbox Scorpio or something like that. So, I'm not really interested in the name or anything like that. What I am interested in is predicting how much it's going to be. There hasn't really been an announcement of how much it's going to be. Obviously, since there is talk about showing the hardware at the conference. My guess, you know, it's going to be obvious that they're going to be showing the price as well. So, my prediction, my official prediction, that the console, this updated console, this Xbox console, which is going to support 4K, maybe some other features too, so that those who doesn't have any 4K televisions or stuff like that can also be you know, can be, you know, accompanied to this. My guess that the price, and this is my prediction. I predict that that Project Scorpio is going to be $399 US. It will be very interesting if I think it'll be very questionable if the price of it was, I'd say, $499, but anything higher than that, anything higher than $499 would be ridiculous. So that's why I predict that it's going to be $399, because right now, you know, you can get an Xbox for $299. So that's not a bad, you know, that's not bad. And that's I think that's the going rate for the 1 terabyte as well. And that's for the 1 terabyte, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want like the 500 gig, you can get like maybe 250 or anything like that. Before the $399 would sound legit. $499 would be very questionable. Anything higher than $499 would be like, nope, we're not getting it. So that's what I think. I think that that this new Xbox console is going to be worth $399. So that's my final decision. There hasn't been any talk about Halo coming out. Any new Halo games coming up or anything like that. Which leads to the question whether or not 343 is going to be at the briefing tomorrow. My guess that yeah, they will. And my guess that they will be. However, is not to show off, is not to announce Halo 6. My guess is that, if anything, they're going to show off the new, they're gonna show off a remastered Halo Reach. That's what I think what's going to happen. I think we're gonna finally see a remastered Halo Reach. Now, the question is that if my prediction is correct, the question that I have is that whether or not is it going to be included in the Master Chief Collection. Because even though technically it has nothing to do with the Master Chief Collection, it would make sense for it to be on there, considering the fact that Halo 3 ODST is on the Master Chief Collection. So maybe that will be included. I don't know. Or it'll just be like a standalone. We have no idea. So, but my guess is that Halo Reach is going to be re-released and it's going to be remastered. Only question is it going to be an add-on for the Master Chief Collection, or is it going to be like a standalone cart? Not cart, but standalone physical copy. So, that I have no idea. But there hasn't been any talks about Halo 6, as I said. So, so we'll soon find out at the briefing tomorrow. There hasn't been any discussion about a new Forza game, because I know how lately in E3 they've been going in order. They've been going as follows. They would do a Forza Motorsport game, and then a Forza Horizon game, then a Motorsport, then Horizon. However, there hasn't been any talks about Forza 7. So if Turn 10 Studios is going to be there, I have a feeling that since there's no talk about another Forza game, then the best thing that I can think of is that they're going to do an expansion. Another expansion for Forza Horizon 3. That's what I think. And of course, nothing on Gears of War, because the game's already out and everything like that. So it's not going to hurt us in the long run. So, now, the question on everybody's mind is that there's been an indie game that has not been released yet on the Xbox, and that game, of course, is called Cuphead. And for the past couple of years now, we haven't heard an announcement about a release date or anything like that, when the game is going to be coming out. So my guess is that yes, that game is going to show up again on E3, but this time they're going to have a release date. That's my prediction. I think it's time that a release date does happen and does show up. So now I've been hearing a lot of talk about how there's no Xbox Live Arcade. There's no Xbox Arcade. Like there was, like there was on a 360. The only time that you could play, have the arcade is, of course, with the backwards, on backwards compatibility, which I will also talk about in this segment. That I predict that we're finally going to see Xbox Live Arcade come to the Xbox One. I think that'll be really cool. And speaking to Xbox One, the backwards compatibility has been doing pretty well, in spite of what the numbers have been giving us recently. About it's a hot item. However, people aren't really playing them as religiously as they said they would be. Like the fan rate is down. So I think that they're gonna that the backwards compatibility update is going to be updated even more. And this time, I predict that they're also going to include the original Xbox titles. I think that'll be really cool. And would make a lot of sense. So, yeah, I would love to see that happen, and it needs to happen. It really needs to happen. We definitely need to see original Xbox titles as part of the backwards compatibility. I think so. It's long overdue. Because if you could download original Xbox games on your 360, I don't see why they can't put original Xbox games on the Xbox One. I think that would be really cool. Now, Fable has been left under the dark for a long time, especially with Lionhead shutting its doors down. Like shortly after they were making a new Fable game, which was supposed to be a free-to-play game. I think that definitely they really do need to release that. I think they really do. I think they really do need to release that. Because I actually signed up for the beta, and immediately after I signed up for it, Lionhead Studios announced that they were shutting their doors down. So, but the Fable games are a staple of, and Microsoft owns the rights to the Fable games. So I don't see why they don't put that in. I don't see why they don't put that in there. I really don't. So, it's really hard to say right now what's to be expected. So hopefully we'll see some sort of there is a car in there. You see that? There's a car in there, and it's too bad you can't go inside there. Yeah, I know that this is the, the office garage and everything like that, but still, look at that, though. You mean you can't go in there and get that car? That's a letdown. That really is a letdown. Oh, almost got ran over. You saw that? So yeah, I think Fable. I think we need to find out what's to go on with Fable. It's been left out of the dark for a couple of years now, and like, give us something. Even I predict even a remaster collection. I think, because everybody seems to love Fable and everything like that, so it's really cool. Oh yeah, this is the car that was in that garage there. Oh, okay. So that's what I think. I think Fable needs to make a comeback. I think. Okay, okay, so now that we got, so those are my predictions for tomorrow's Xbox briefing. So now let's go on ahead and let's take care of PC. As I said, that this is going to be a little bit brief because I'm not going to spend too much time talking about my predictions on it, because of the fact that this is the first time I'm doing a PC briefing because it's like long overdue. So, so what I, so I'm not gonna spend too much time with it. Steam, that includes all the stuff for Steam. Because I know Bethesda is going to have their Valve and Bethesda is going to be doing their conference too, and everything like that. So, tomorrow as well. But what I think that my big prediction as far as PC goes, that will be my big prediction will be, of course, a new expansion for World of Warcraft. I think it's long overdue for another.
What's wrong with her now?
And I think it'll be really cool that they did that. So who knows? We'll see what happens. So there hasn't really been any talk about that, so we'll soon see what happens and everything like that. Maybe they'll even launch a new maybe there'll be a new Alienware machine. That'll probably be talked about as well too. So we'll find out we'll actually find out what happens on the PC briefing.
Very impressive. Here for the magic touch?
Alright. Now let's go on to
Should be running better than ever.
PlayStation. This one, of course, everyone's really anticipating with, because everyone seems to love PlayStation and everything like that. You know, it's not a bad console. It's actually really cool. I like it. You know, as you can tell, I'm currently playing Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PlayStation. Oh boy. So what's going on? And speaking of PlayStation, EA has just announced that the EA Access that's on the Xbox consoles is now going to be going on the PlayStation 4. So that right there is really cool, and it's about time. It really is about time. Same amount of price, same subscription service and everything. We got Vault Games too as well, of course. So, that's really cool. That really is cool. So not bad there. So I think that's really, really cool. So much for me predicting that, because oh, excuse me. So much for predicting that, because now that prediction is now worthless because it's already happening. However, I will predict this. Since they're doing a remastered, since they're remastering Banjo-Kazooie,
Now this we can make some money on.
Since they're remastering Crash Bandicoot, I think it would be nice if they remastered another popular game, which is doing good right now currently with Whack-Division, and that is Spyro the Dragon. So I think that'll be really cool. If they went ahead and did that. Because Spyro the Dragon is really cool. And it was a lot of fun. So, another prediction that I predict for the PlayStation 4 is that another return classic needs to make a comeback. I'm talking about a brand new game. Maybe you can even remaster some of the classics too. But definitely one game that definitely deserves to make a comeback, and that is Twisted Metal. I predict that Twisted Metal is going to finally return to PlayStation. And I think, in my opinion, if Twisted Metal is going to make a comeback, I think that it should be a free-to-play, online-only game. Online multiplayer. I think that would be really cool. Customize your vehicle and everything like that. And have an opportunity to go up against Sweet Tooth or whatever and everything like that. You know, unlock some of the classic characters like Calypso and Sweet Tooth and everything. I think that would be awesome. I think it would be really, really awesome. And maybe some new hardware for some new stuff some new accessories for the PlayStation 4. Who knows? That there is hard to say. Okay. And then, last but not least, is Nintendo. That's the final one I'll be covering and everything like that. It's going to be really, really cool. They already had a Pokemon. They already had a Pokemon video come out. Some Pokemon. I haven't really seen it, so I don't know if there's going to be if there's an announcement of a new Pokemon game coming out for the 3DS. If there is, then if there hasn't been any word on it, then I predict that there will be. I know they showed off more. I know they showed off a lot about the Pokken tournament, DX, which is the update of the tournament fighter for the Wii U. But now it's going to be on the Switch, so that's going to be even cool. So really looking forward to that. Also, of course, they'll be showing on some footage from some upcoming games that we already know about, Mario Odyssey and the new Sonic game that's coming out where you can customize your characters. So that's going to be really cool. But I do predict a new Pokemon game for the 3DS. I think that'll be really cool. They'll probably go ahead and update, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Maybe they'll do. I don't know what they can really do. In conjunction with Sun and Moon, I don't know. What else? Apparently, the virtual consoles are not on the Switch, so I predict that they will be, and they'll announce it at E3. So that would be really cool. So we'll find out more about that later as it happens. So that I predict that as well too. And maybe they'll shed some light on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, kind of like the NES Classic Edition that they had. This time with the Super Nintendo, so maybe they'll give us word on that as well too. What else? That's pretty much it. To be quite honest with you, that's pretty much it. And with that being said, this is my predictions episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, please forward them to me, and I'll be more than happy to respond. And then I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be on Twitch. If there's a problem, I'll have an alternate plan, which will be on Mixer. Give that a whirl, see what happens. Hopefully I can sync that to my YouTube account and everything like that. So I don't know what'll happen there. But anyways, that's all the time I have for today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, as I said, for my for the Xbox wrap up. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to have a great time with that. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at TomDog247, and I'll keep you up to date on when I'm going to be doing the wrap up video. So it's going to be very, very good. And be sure to check out my YouTube channel, where you can catch a lot of videos just like this. If you happen to miss some of the video and you want to pick up where you didn't see, check it out. Leave a comment, leave a like, comment, and also don't forget to face hug that subscribe button, and in support of my channel. So we will see you all again here tomorrow, and I'll let everybody know where I'm going to be at. So till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace.